Good evening. Welcome to Nifty prediction. To join my WhatsApp group, I am charging 350 rupees for a month. You will get well in advance those prediction details as well as call in the group. And if you like my video, if you want to donate me, you can donate me through this bank details as well as I'm using Paytm and GP and PhonePe. You can, if you get profits from my prediction and if you feel that you want to donate me, you can able to donate through this bank details and as well as those Paytms and GPay. Let's go to the market. On Friday, Nifty ended up in the positive 11,075.90, 93.10 points in the positive, 0.85% in the positive, opened around 10,986.80, which is a little above 4 points above the previous closing, but went low around 10,945.75. I went around 11,084.45. Let's go to my prediction review. In my prediction, the ratio indicated positive on Friday and average indicating positive on Friday, and weightage is also indicated positive 2:3.2, comparing 0.41, and absolute frequency indicated positive 1:0. Only the thing is the difference is only 1 point, which means it has a downtrend as well. That is the reason after opening in the flat positive, it has went down towards to the negative side, but strongly all four indications in the positive, so which means the opening also supported opening in the 4 point positive. That is the reason on Friday market has ended up in the positive. But one key point is that the pivot is there around 69 points. That is the reason after breaking that level only it has sustained. If it is not breaking that level, market will once again came down. But the market has opened in the flat range of 4 points. After that, it has fall down towards the negative direction. It has broken the bear trend as well, 10,982. You can check the low is around 10,945.75. So which means it has broken that bear trend as well, 45, which means it has broken the negative average, but somehow it has kept the low in the average, and from that level it has started to move up due to the market pre-open is in the positive, and those four key indications are on the positive, which means positive biases. But as per the normal rule, if the market is opens in the flat positive, we used to keep stop loss in the support level 1. Well, that is the reason we can provide, we can minimize the stop loss. So which means the open target level for the bear trend is in the negative side around 10,974. If that level is breaking with the stop loss, means it may go to any extent. But as per the second rule, if it is matching with the data, it may get low, means it will come up from that level. As per the data, the low is around 10,945, which means a point of difference 1 point. So after that, reaching that level, it is started to move towards to the positive direction. And one more key point is what we need to watch out is after breaking pivot level, so it has a good chance to sustain above that level. So market has reached in the high of 11,084.45, closed in the range of 11,075, which is above that pivot level. You can check exactly above that pivot level. It is not able to break that resistance level 2 because we don't have the absolute frequency, so it has fall down after that breaking pivot level. Due to that 4 indication, it has sustained it in the positive itself. That is the one indication. Let's go to the prediction for Monday. Monday ratio 6:4 on the positive direction, average 3:0 on the positive, and weightage 4.70 versus 1.53, and absolute frequency also in the positive, which is typically like what we saw on Friday. It is same as the difference is showing 2:1, so which means the negative impact will be there. So what we need to watch out is the difference from the Friday. On Friday it has went down initially lower side, after that it has gone up towards to the positive. On this occasion, but it might, if the starting is not in the lower side, If the starting is on the positive side, means after reaching to certain extent it may fall a bit after some high. For example, if it is open somewhere in the flat positive, some 17 to 20 points, it is not falling, then it is rising on the higher side, it may go 100 points, maybe 150 points, like that. Means after reaching 150 it may fall down and close somewhere 80 points. So that is one kind of a possibility I'm telling, but still it can happen exactly like Friday as well, because due to we need to watch out those levels as well, because we have three support level one, which means three times stronger in that particular area. If the market is opens the flat positive, we need to keep stop loss in the third support level one, which means 11,024 is the stop loss level. So if you keep stop loss, means 11,014 is the stop loss level for the buy. If that particular level is breaking, then it will become negative side, because after going towards to the negative direction, this support level become resistant level. So it may not come up after that. So breaking is not going to be easy, but after breaking that level, once again breaking towards to the positive side is not easy. So if the market is opens in the flat positive, we need to keep stop loss in the support level one for a buy. That is the one kind of a situation. But at the same time, we have support level 2 as absolute frequency. So if in case this particular level is breaking, then this resistance level will become a stop loss for the sell. So it has a good chance to reach on the downside 10,906. But as per the data it is bullish. As per the data it is bullish, but still this difference of 1 point, which means the downside is also possible. That is the reason I'm telling that if the market is open in the flat positive, but not able to move towards the positive, straight away it is falling. And if this particular level is not breaking, means it is fine, like we saw on Friday, it will try to recover and go towards to the positive side. But if it is breaking, the market is opens in the flat positive, but somehow it is came down and breaking the support level one, third support level one, it is falling down, means we have the absolute frequency on the negative side. So we may expect to the Nifty to fall up to support level 2. That is also possible. All we need to watch out is on Friday it kept the low in the perfectly matched with the data. So if it is matching or not, we need to watch out whether it is on the support level 1 on the first or second or third, which level it is going to align with the data. If it is not aligning, that is the indication market will fall. At the same time, the pre-opening is in the flat positive, and the matching data is perfectly matched, means that is the stop loss for the sell. That is the common rule we know. At the same time, one more thing is the pivot is there in the higher stage around 93%, 0.93%, 103 points, which means anything less than that market will try to fall. So anything above that level only market will try to move towards to the positive, further positive. Otherwise it will try to fall. Even if the market is opens in the flat, and if it is goes towards to the positive side, it may try to fall if it is not breaking this 11,007 as 11,178. So 11,188 is the stop loss. We can go for the sell after reaching to certain high. So these are all the other types of scenarios. So we need to play cautiously on this particular day, because sometimes what happens is we can go for a buy with all four indications are showing positive, but it may end up in the negative as well due to this particular scenario, because the resistance level, we have a gap. So after opening the flat level, this particular level is not, maybe not breaking 11,105 is not breaking, then it is a kind of a sign that market will go down. And this particular level, the third support level needs to break to go further downside. If this particular level is not breaking, then it has a good chance to recover and go towards the positive like Friday. So that is the difference we need to watch out, because like Friday it may go up like that, we can't expect, because due to this difference, which indicates the positive sign, but somehow the direction will show on the negative as well. It is bullish, but still this particular level need not to break one support level one need not to break, and it has to break the resistance level and break that overall average and break the pivot level. So if that pivot level is not breaking, then it may come down and may close in the flat range. So it all depends on where the market is going to open. If the market is opens on the negative side, we need to play furthermore cautious note with the stop loss of resistance level 1. If the market is open in the positive, flat positive, means that is fine, we can keep stop loss this particular level and go for a buy. Because 4 indications showing in the positive, so that risk we can take. But if the market is open in the flat negative, we can't take risk. Why? Because this particular resistance level 1 become a stop loss, and it may end up in the big negative, like 150 160 points in the downside, even though all 4 indications showing in the positive, but somehow that particular day may be end up in the big negative if the pre-open is in the negative. So that is a notable point. So watch out that particular level, and that bullish level is starting in the range of around 11,289. So anything above that level 11,299.25, then only it will sustain. Otherwise, anything less than this particular level, market will always try to fall. So that is the one key notable point. And one more, volatile market itself having 11,188. If you can check out that 11,181 is this particular level is the exactly matching with the candlestick as well. This particular level is not breaking, then market will fall. So if that particular level is breaking, then it will become bullish. So we need to watch out this particular level 11,181 as well. So these are all the key levels we need to watch out, because it is this volatile level is matching with the pivot, so it is matching with the candlestick as well. So these levels need to be monitored. So 11,191.32 need to be monitored, because with the stop loss level I am telling. So this level is not breaking, then market will fall definitely, because it is in the volatile zone. So it may reach up to that level, and then after that it will come down. If the market is open in the flat positive, it may not come down towards the negative, but after that, if it is breaking previous close and support level 1, it may end up in the big negative as well. So it is not going to be that much easy to trade on Monday. Whenever these kind of data is coming in the difference of 1 point coming, means it is showing that we need to play cautiously. Let's see how the market is going to give us on Monday. Thank you.